Hey, it's Dr. Justin Vujevich from Vujevich Dermatology Associates, and let's play the game What's in My Travel Bag? So, besides the essentials of a travel bag, some of the derm specific things that I like to put in my bag are the following. So, of course, when we wake up in the morning, we want to put on sunscreen. So, I like to take these travel size sunscreens. You can put them in your pocket, you can put them in your travel bag, you can put them in your backpack, put them in your pocket. It's just very helpful. I would also apply them in the morning every day. Secondly, I like to do a nice little travel gentle cleanser. This is CeraVe. You can use Cetaphil. It's pretty easy to pack. And if you're going to bring anything that's in a bottle or container that's too large for TSA, then you can do one of the following. You can always put your creams or ointments in these little kind of plastic little containers, which are very helpful. Or you can get a small, like little sandwich bag like this, and just put them in there like that. And that's also very helpful. I always bring a toenail clipper because you never want to have a bad toenail or something digging into you when you're walking around. And I think this is really the key. You got to bring some sort of Vaseline type product. Airplanes are very dry, so our nose and our lips get chapped, our hands get dry, our legs get dry. So these are very good to keep in your pocket also too. And then of course, if you ever get a scrape or cut or anything like that, I always bring like a topical antibiotic. You can get something like polysporin at the pharmacy. And then I tend to use these nasal sprays a lot, especially in the spring and fall when the allergies are pretty bad, because these are the nasal steroid sprays. I tend to use them a couple days before I travel because if you get a flare of your allergies, it can also flare up your eczema if you're prone to that. And then if you go into the beach, kind of a helpful hint here is you can always take an antihistamine about a half hour before you go out to the beach. It can decrease your sunburn afterwards if you're going to get that. And then after you come out of the beach, like later that evening, I always like to take about 2 or 3 ibuprofens. It's an anti-inflammatory. And will also help decrease any sunburn that you get. And whenever you travel too, we always get kind of like hot and greasy sometimes when we travel. So I like to use like Head and Shoulder products, some anti-dandruff shampoo products. So that is what's in my travel bag. Thank you for listening.